Hey y'all, welcome to Nat and Grace Revelations. This is Sarah Tia. This is a reading for air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. May or may not resonate. I do offer personal readings. The link to the site is in the description. Nisa is what I'm hearing. Nisa. F and Evan. Any form of James, Jim, anything like that, like James, something like that. Jimmy. Anything like that may be a factor here in Brooklyn, like the city of Brooklyn, New York City. It seems like New York in general, New York City is going to be a really big factor here. Air signs, Kiera, and Courtney. Supreme is what I'm hearing. Supreme. I think there's this initiation or some type of organization or group or team or social circle, Vez, that wants to invest time, money, energy into something or somebody. And it feels like a really big group of like spiritualists. I'm gonna leave it at that. Whether they move mostly through light or dark energy, you take it however, but they look like just a big group of spiritualists who are catching people that they may want to recruit onto this team. But it's given more like the X-Men than anything. Like there are only certain people in the world that have these gifts, abilities, talents, bloodlines, traits, characteristics. Do you get what I'm saying? Conditions, illnesses, whatever it is, Whitney. It's like these groups are being studied based off of their abilities, kind of like how the gifted and talented is. Like they're groups of individuals in society that are subjects. And there are subjects here, or somebody that's like, I think I have found my new group, my new team, my new students, my new employees, like whatever this is. I think their team is just complete. Roger. I think their team is complete. Like they know who they want on their team. So there's this sense of like neglect that feels like it's here. Like, oh, he or she didn't pick me. I didn't get selected. Oh, I didn't make the team. I didn't make the cut. But it's not about favoritism. It's about skill, talent, and ability. Like, you got the juice. You got the juice. You got the juice. You feel me? All the people with the juice are on the team. The people that have the gift, the abilities, the actual talent are being placed on the team. Not, or the intelligence. You get what I'm saying? The intellect, the understanding, the wisdom, the knowledge, the consciousness. Okay? Whitney. Nobody else is going to be on this team or a part of this family, this social circle, whatever it is. Brittany. And they get that. Like they're an outsider because they aren't conscious enough. They're an outsider because they aren't intelligent enough. They're an outsider because they aren't experienced enough. They're an outsider because they aren't educated enough. They're an outsider because they aren't talented enough. They're an outsider because they aren't knowledgeable enough, informed enough, right? They're an outsider because of a gift. They aren't chosen. It's nothing else to this. They are not chosen. So they are on the outside looking in their fleshly like manner, thinking that they're competing. Shakira. And it's like, I'm proving to you that you are not appointed by blood. This is not your lane because this is bloodline. It's spiritual. It has nothing to do with the flesh. We were born in this shit. That's why we do it so well. You get what I'm saying? We were appointed to these positions, to do these jobs, play these roles or positions. That's why we do them so well. These are our callings. That's why it seems like we do this shit with ease. Okay? That's why it don't seem like we showing off or trying to get attention or trying to become rich or famous or none of that. It's not a money grab. It's a calling. It's not a money grab. It's a gift. It's not for getting attention on the internet. They couldn't comprehend it. Like, y'all doing shit for clout, and we really do this because we was born in this shit. This is really our bloodline. Like, this is ancestry that's moving through me, talking, speaking through me. You get what I'm saying? The wisdom, the knowledge, the information has all been instilled from the divine, not from other humans. I'm not watching another human and creating my content. It's all coming directly from source. Yanni, because of the bloodline. They are not the same. Malik, Monique, they're understanding that now. Like, you're not chosen, bro. You're not chosen. I don't care how they pretend to be religious, spiritual, knowledgeable, experts, pretend to walk the walk. You get what I'm saying? Pretend they could talk the talk. They weren't born in this shit. It's like, this is my calling. This is my calling through my bloodline. Not based off of what some humans called me to do, asked me to do, or what my human self wanted to do. This is my calling. This is a gift, and it will be honored, it will be respected, and it will be expanded in a divine manner, not to be used and abused by humans. I will not let humans use and abuse, misuse my gift. You get what I'm saying? Janae, Shanae, Sante, Shantae, Sade, Sharday, or even misuse my image, misrepresent me and what I do, what I'm about. Do you get what I'm saying? Danique, Dominique. You're not going to come around pretending that you're everything that I am. Because I'm just that. I'm not pretending. I am. Tanisha, Tamisha, Kanisha, Kamisha. They don't have the blood. So they are not equipped for the spiritual warfare, the spiritual battles. You get what I'm saying? The knowledge. They not built for this shit. That's why you see a lot of people coming to consciousness, coming to awareness. They go through their awakenings and they commit suicide and shit like that. They not built for this shit. Do you hear me? They going and seeking information that is driving them fucking crazy. Mercedes is what I'm hearing. They losing their fucking mind because they bit the apple. They bit the fruit, the forbidden fruit, right? It came from the tree of what? Knowledge of good and evil, did it not? It's Kabbalah shit. You hear me? If you scared, go to church, nigga. You scared. So you need to go back to church. But once you awaken, you can't go back to sleep, right? You just got to keep going. You got to keep pushing through that shit. You got to keep pushing through that shit. Danique, Dominique, they finding out they whole fucking reality is fake. That's what's cracking me up about these motherfuckers with like these NBA games and shit like that. Like, niggas scored what, 83 points? Okay, bro. Like, they wilding on y'all. You feel me? This shit right in front of these motherfuckers' faces, bro. Like, the top scoring NBA players is in a relationship together. Okay, bro. Like, these motherfuckers is just, I don't know, they sheep, bro. But it's like, once you become aware of what's really going on around you and shit like that, you really just can't put that shit back in a bucket. But they don't want to keep pushing past it because they scared of the information that they finding out. They scared of the knowledge that they coming into. But it's like, well, why was you doing that? Why was you reading that? Why was you trying to do this or trying to do that? You feel me? Oh, because I saw such and such doing it, sudden. But such and such was called to do that. You weren't. Such and such was appointed to do these things. You weren't. Do you get what I'm trying to say? It's almost like, say, for instance, with security clearance. That's what this is, but it's spiritually. Like, you don't have the clearance to be on the level that I'm on. You don't have the security clearance in the spiritual realm to work the jobs that I work, to do the work that I do, to see what I see, to know what I know, to understand this shit, really. Tisha, Tanisha, Tamisha, Kanisha, Kamisha. They get it now. Like, you're pretending to be me while God is calling me to actually do something with myself. So I'm walking in God's image. You walking in my image. You trying to be another human. I'm just doing what God is asking me to do. You trying to be like me. I'm just trying to please God. You trying to please humans by pretending to be me, and I'm trying to please God. You hear me? That's why they work don't compare, bro. Because this shit is bloodline. It's hereditary. It's not anything that, like I say, people can go buy a deck of tarot cards, for instance, and they can learn what the cards read, and they can read tarot. But that does not mean they have gifts of clairvoyance, clairaudience, clairsentience. They don't have the gift. I see, I hear, I feel, I dream. You get what I'm saying? And I've been doing this shit since I was a child. My family will tell you that. I've been seeing ghosts since a kid. So the things that I am equipped to do is because of my bloodline. It's because I was born with the gifts that I have. And God just built upon them. Kind of like how school is, right? Like especially with math, right? You learn a lesson on Monday and it's starting the topic. By Friday, you understand the topic. You feel me? So it's like, that's what this is. It's like God has just been doing nothing but building layer on layer on layer and layer on layer of my life when it comes to having access to the spiritual realm, learning how to, maneuver through the spiritual realm, learning how to understand it. I've been dealing with this since I was a child. Like, what the fuck? Like, I just seen a ghost. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, that type of shit where it's like, oh, hell no. Like, you go from being scared to understanding. Like, oh, shit, that yo motherfucking such and such right there with you. Type shit. Like, man, yo, get your cousin, bro. Like, it turned into that. It turned into that. Like, hey, like, man, this nigga tripping today. You get what I'm saying? You see, you fear, you hear because you understand that God lives within everything. So we don't idolize inanimate objects. You get what I'm saying? The money, hoes, cars, clothes. We don't idolize that stupid ass shit. Because God flows. God moves. God's like water. You get what I'm saying? It's always flowing. It's always flowing. It's always moving. So we have to do that too. Okay? You let water sit for too damn long, it's going to build muck and ick. Right? It'll attract dust, dirt. It'll attract negative energy. So anything that ain't flowing with the energy of God is a dam in our life. And we don't need the blockages. But now we're evolved enough, have the spiritual discernment enough, the wisdom to say, this is a dam. I don't want that. So we think higher, we live higher, because we choose to use our free will to say, you are a dam in my life. This is a dam in my life. And I know my waters are supposed to be flowing. You are trying to block my blessings, block my shine, block my personal relationships, block me from networking with other people, block me from becoming successful, whatever it is. Block me from being happy, bitch. And I can't have that because God gave me a gift to see you for exactly who you are. And I won't deny that. I won't deny all the work that I've put in. I will not. I see you for exactly who you are. Daisha, I see you for exactly who you are. The sister, his sisters. See them for exactly who they are. Jacksons. These motherfuckers wanted to be swimming with us so motherfucking bad that they drowning. Because they can't keep up, bitch. You don't start swimming lessons in the 8-foot, in the 12-foot. Do you? You bitches is motherfucking neck deep in waters that you've never experienced. So watch out. Ain't no coming to saving you hoes. This shit too deep for y'all. And now you get to drown. Because you was trying to follow me through the waters that God called me to swim through. You shouldn't even be over here. Shakira. Now they get to drown. Nadia is what I'm hearing. Jules. Joel. Thank you so much.